guess, kind of let y'all know what's coming up here for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, till Origins, basically, right?
Or through Origins, as it were. Yeah, exactly that. All right, so should we, you want to talk about anything else, or do you want to just
Let's just dive in, man.
Get into it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, well, as y'all can see, the schedule is kind of listed over here on the left-hand side. And so first up is going to be tomorrow morning. Well, I guess morning our time.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, first up, we have PAX Ren coming up. We did a live stream of it
a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, I guess it has been at this point, right? Well, we have. How do I say this diplomatically? There's a few of us that have some time in which we can do this, and so we thought, hey, let's go ahead and do an afternoon or morning, afternoon, whatever. You get the idea. Live stream of PAX Ren. We're gonna do it. It's either gonna be 2 or 3 player. For it, it's gonna be me and Ash for sure, and possibly one other player. We'll see whether or not he decides to join. Has Matt not been on?
He has not.
Oh.
He has not been on a stream yet.
All right. Well, there's that. All right. Hi, Andrew. So we figure we would go ahead. Ash got a couple of things wrong when he taught it last time, so he wanted to clarify those. So we're going to do it and get ready for he and I to actually do the record. Hey, good thing I don't have a podcast. To do the review of PAX Ren. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching it at work.
So should be a good time. Cool. All right. So that is coming up tomorrow at, what is that, 11 a.m., right?
I think so,
11 a.m. our time, 5 p.m. UTC.
Sounds right.
Tomorrow being Monday. So hopefully that'll help get you through your
it should take a good chunk of your day.
Well, I don't know. The last one only took about 90 minutes, right? And that includes teaching. But then again, we figure, 2-player, in theory, it goes quicker. But there's less cards.
You never know.
I don't know. So, but there's less cards in a stack. So it'll be interesting. Whether it's 2 or 3-player, I think it'll be a pretty cool experience. And, it's more content. So
absolutely.
Win-win. All right. So that's PAX Ren tomorrow. And then Tuesday is actually a work on the show behind the scenes stuff. So nothing live coming up on Tuesday. However, on Wednesday, we have Nuno and Paulo. So Nuno Santiago, Paulo Soledad joining me for, I guess, what we're calling the interviews. We haven't quite figured out a good name for that yet.
If y'all have ideas, shoot us an email.
Yeah, because even though, yes, they are technically interviews, we figure they're more conversations.
Discussions,
right?
really.
Long form interviews, discussions with friends of the show or folks that we think that y'all would enjoy hearing about or hearing from in more than a 5 or 10 minute snippet.
Right.
The stuff that we do at cons or Essen or whatever, anything like that. And that's pretty good, Brian. Heavy Cardboard Herd Talk.
I like that, actually.
The elephant asks, a conversation with the elephant. All these ideas are going over in our heads. So if you guys want, feel free to shoot us an email. Let us know what you think. Give us your opinions. Contact at Heavy Cardboard, and we'll see if one sticks. We'll know it when we hear it, I think.
For sure. Yeah, we knew Heavy Cardboard when
That's true. We started out with weighted cardboard, and I think we made a good decision.
Yeah, it was a lot of different things, and then finally settled on Heavy Cardboard. And we knew
conversations with Heavy Cardboard. Honestly, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's actually pretty.
Not really given. That's what it is. You're not veiling it in any form or fashion with the name.
Yeah, I guess actually, that's kind of a really good thing. So anyway, Nuno and Paulo. So we'll be talking everything about older designs, whether that's Madeira, Nippon, or the upcoming Brazil, as well as trying to dig into the background behind the games and how theme has meshed with mechanics and why certain mechanisms have been put into the game to represent certain things. And it should be an interesting discussion. I mean, you guys heard, I imagine y'all heard the interview that I did with them. It was less interview and us just
Yeah, y'all were just kind of cutting up the whole time.
a little bit, but it was at the end of Essen. We were all pretty tired.
Yeah.
So this should be a little bit different. Plus you guys get to see them, so there's that. I think that should make for hopefully interesting watching. And later on, if you're not able to watch them live, as y'all know, we're going to keep them on the YouTube channel, but also we're going to, I guess for a lack of a better way to put it, rip out the audio and release it on the podcast.
Yep.
Since you don't need to see them, but I think it adds something, especially when on YouTube, right?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, talk heavy to me.
I like that. That's really funny.
I don't know, that could be taken the wrong way,
It's
but
pretty funny, though.
But I dig it. I definitely dig it. So cool. Yeah. Anyway, so that's coming up Tuesday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 8 p.m. UTC or 9 p.m. Portugal time.
Yeah.
So we tried to make it a little bit earlier for those overseas that want to, and by overseas I mean Europe, that might be able to catch some of that live and join the peanut gallery and talk about stuff. Plus that's after dinner for them, and it worked for a good time. So yeah, we're trying to do this every Wednesday, different interviews. The following Wednesday, we the schedule cuts off there. The reason being, we'll be on our way to Origins. So that's, there won't be one that week. The following week, we'll have something set up though, to where that'll
continue.
Yeah. So, all right. So cool. That brings us up through, I guess, Wednesday of next week or this week. Thursday is Ask the Elephant. And it's also, don't tell anybody, our little secret, but it's actually my birthday too. So we don't have a graphic for that yet. We'll get there. So anyway, Thursday, I figure that'll be after the interview. People will be able to just chat with me and during the day and help me pass my time, as well as hopefully make y'all's workday a little bit better. So that is 3 straight days of matinee viewing.
It is.
So it's a discounted price because it's matinee. It's 10 cents cheaper than free.
There you go.
Right. All right. So have we aired all the Essen interviews? Somebody asked.
No.
Still? Really?
No.
We need to finish that.
I know. I need to just do like a big chunk and just release them.
Yeah, just release them around podcasts, and I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So
I forget about them, to be honest. There were so many. And
sorry guys. Sorry, Bob. We'll fix that.
yeah.
We're also going to be figuring out a way to rip out the audio from the Vital interview and putting that as a podcast. Although I hope that's good listening, just because his Skype connection wasn't the best, and it cut out
I'll
here
see
and
what
there.
I can do.
Okay, cool. So look for that soon. What interviews are left? Andrew asks.
I have no idea. I don't know.
The ones that aren't released.
Yeah.
Those. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. All right. So that brings us up through Thursday. So nothing on Friday. Why, you might ask? We have our Game of the Month, Indonesia, which we're not going to stream that on Friday night. The reason being, honestly, it's going to be really late, and we didn't want to do that. So Saturday, at the beginning of our game day, we're going to find some volunteers, and this should be the inaugural unveiling, or I guess that's redundant, the unveiling of the new Heavy Cardboard BoardGameTables.com game table.
Yay!
And so we thought, what more self-indulgent, obnoxious way to break in the table than with one of our favorite games, right?
Definitely.
Which we have nothing to do with. However, there is the Heavy Cardboard Age of Steam map. So there's not only that, but if you guys followed along through any of the tweets and pictures and everything else, last week at HeavyCon, there was a extra large version of Age of Steam made, and one of the maps was the Heavy Cardboard Age of Steam map.
Yep.
So we're going to play the obnoxiously large, extra large version, compliments of Chad, Paul Chad, I think Kevin and Chad Deshawn, Board Game Tables, they all kind of work together to make this happen. So it's a con thing that we have at HeavyCon, but you know, what better way to...
There really isn't a better way.
seriously, right?
There really isn't.
I mean, again, self-indulgent, maybe a little bit. Okay, yeah, it is. Obnoxious? No, it's awesome. Wait till you see it.
It's
I mean, it's ridiculous. Huge oversized dice, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, so that is coming up Saturday morning, 11:30 a.m. That's 5:30 p.m. UTC time. So for all you Euro guys and gals, this is definitely the week for you.
Definitely.
It's all matinees.
Yeah.
I just realized, literally just realized, everything is during the day.
Yep.
Well, for those Americans that'll be at work and can't watch it, well, at least you have the weekend. Yeah, just realized that. Oh, well, moving on. Sunday, however. Oh, actually, we do have that graphic. Aegis theme. Yay.
Yay.
All right. So other than that, we have Sunday, which is, I think, our most anticipated, most asked for, most requested playthrough.
Yeah.
And that is Splatter Spellings
Indonesia.
Oh, hey, somebody's coming over
There's
for a
Asher.
cameo. Hey, bud. Hi. You're such a ham. All right, so Asher's saying hello. All right. So Indonesia. This is our game of the month for Friday for our group. That is what was voted on. That's what got it. However, because we are going to play it, live stream it, we thought, let's do it during the day and Saturday. This way no one's overly tired, everyone's paying attention, and be able to include more people in the live stream. So Sunday, very much looking forward to that. That is 11? Yep, 11 a.m. So that's 5 p.m. Mountain UTC time. So Indonesia, we're going to play it 5 players. For honestly, one reason.
Yeah, time.
It plays shorter because for those that have not played Indonesia, if you play it 3 players, you're looking at about a 5-hour game off stream and without teaching. 4 players is 4 hours. 5 players is about 3 hours, give or take a little bit. Plus, add in about an hour and a half for streaming. Add in about 30 to 45 minutes for teaching. Already is going to be a long stream, so that's why we're going to shorten it. Really? We're going to shorten it by way of just adding more players. And yeah, plus it plays great across the entire
player count. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. So look for that on Sunday. And then on Monday, we have our game of the month for Mondays, which is the... there we go. Kanban.
Sandra in all her glory.
Yep. Vital Lacerda, who I just spoke with last Wednesday in the first of the interview, or a conversation with Heavy Cardboard, or however we want to call it.
Talk heavy to me or whatever.
Sure. Looking forward to this. And for those that don't know, Sandra is his wife. And I find it really ironic that it's mean Sandra or Sandra or nice Sandra. We're going to be playing with the mean variant. Is it?
I think
version. Yeah. However you, not variant. I think there's 2 ways to play it, right? And the reason is actually she has less of an impact in the mean version as opposed to the nice version.
Is weird, but yeah.
But it does play out that way, right? And if you guys are curious, we actually, and I forgot to mention this regarding Indonesia. We reviewed Indonesia on the show way back in episode 71. And
21.
What'd I say? 71? 21. Yeah. And then, speaking of going way back machine, we reviewed Kanban in episode 14.
Wow.
So, yeah. I think that'll be fun to revisit these older games. And plus, people will be interested in them, I think.
I haven't played Kanban in I don't know how long.
At least a year, maybe 18 months?
Maybe 2, yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am too. Definitely looking forward to revisiting these older games and the ability of these Game of the Months make this a viable thing, right?
Sure does.
All right, so finishing things out right before we leave for Origins. And you will see it over my right shoulder back there is another Vital Lacerda, Lisboa. Now, we've already done 2 live streams of Lisboa. However, we've only done them
with the demo copy.
With the prototype. So, Wednesday, our copy gets here, our advanced copy, however you want, review copy, whatever. We're going to be live streaming that on Tuesday, doing a full teach again. And I mean, I did just teach it twice at HeavyCon.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the full teach and playthrough on Tuesday before we leave for Origins. And while we're at Origins, through the magic of technology, you will hear the dulcet tones of Amanda
Yes.
and me.
Yeah.
Reviewing Lisboa.
Yes.
We figure we got the advanced copy. We've already played it. I think I've played it half a dozen times already. And we're going to have it played 2, maybe 3 more times between now and the time we actually review it.
Yep.
Figure, why not? Let's go ahead and bust out the review for it as well. So, and it's timely because it's releasing at Origin.
Yep.
So that makes the
It's
most
perfect.
sense. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at for now through the 18th. And the reason there's nothing from the 14th through the 18th is, again, we'll be at Origins. Now, hopefully we'll be getting interviews. We're going to be showing off some games. We're going to be hanging out at the Capstone Games booth. We're going to be probably moseying on over to the Eagle Griffin booth. And this is our first trip to Origins. So from what I've heard, I think it's called the North Market. Good food.
Yes, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, eating good food, hopefully meeting a lot of listeners and viewers, and playing games, which will be nice because I didn't get a ton to do, or I didn't get a chance to play a lot. You didn't either
Nope.
at HeavyCon.
It's kind of hard for us to play.
Well, not as
Longer
much. Yeah, for sure. So, North Market, we got it right.
Yay!
All right, cool. So, if you're coming to Origins, come and find us.
Yep.
We will actually have the Lisboa promo for Heavy Cardboard, our first ever promo. Well, can we say that now? It was the first announced promo, but the Denver/HeavyCon Tramways map
Well-
was actually released first at HeavyCon, right?
But then if you want to go that route, then the SNCF map that Tony made is a promo.
Fair point.
And,
Good point.
You know, I mean, we could just keep going. The Age of Steam map that Kevin made is a promo.
Okay, so
This is our first official promo released from like a major publisher that goes with a new game, I guess. I don't know. Just making it up as I go. Could you not tell?
that's awesome. So anyway, yeah, our first mass-produced. How's that? Our first
That'll work.
mass-produced promo.
Albin would disagree because he had to hand letter and hand number
Yeah,
all
he
of
made
those.
all those by hand.
Yep.
He signed all of them, numbered them. That was awesome. So I'm just excited to see. Here we go. It's our first Ian O'Toole drawn
There we
promo
go.
for Heavy Cardboard. How's that?
Perfect.
First commercial release. I like that.
That's
good call.
Good job.
So yeah, we're gonna have some of those. I think Eagle Griffin will have some, like if you buy a copy of Lisboa at Origins or whatever. And we're gonna have a few hundred of these. We're still figuring out a way to how to distribute these. We'll get there. Anyway, if you see us at Origins, come say hi.
Please.
And if we're tired and we're a little less energy than you're used to, just tell us to wake up and
Bring
we'll
us
be
some
fine.
coffee.
Yeah, always a good idea.
I will always take coffee even if I have a coffee in each hand. I will put it in front of me.
There you go. Perfect. No, there is not an official Heavy Cardboard meetup at Origins. The reason being is this is our first trip and we don't really know the lay of the land. Granted, we did have one my first year at Essen last
But
year.
you kind of had somebody that set that up.
Exactly. And nobody stepped up to do that this year.
Right.
And we didn't ask, but
Right.
no one volunteered either. So we're just going to hang out. So if you see us, come say hi. And I'm sure that we're going to be out and about drinking, being merry after hours.
I'll be Amanda. He can be Mary though.
Okay, cool. That'll work. All right. Nice. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's it. So that's what we have coming up this week. My goal was 7. Now, keep in mind, this is only for the YouTube channel. We still have between now and the time we leave, or we'll say between now and a week from Thursday, which is during Origins, we have the Lisboa review. This week for Thursday, we have the HeavyCon recap episode. Then we're going to hopefully have the Vital Lacerda interview ripped. Maybe the extra interviews.
Maybe the Essen interview.
Right. And we also have some other ideas for stuff. But basically we're looking at about a baker's dozen worth of content, hopefully between now and the end of Origins, between the podcast and the YouTube channel.
See what happens when he does this full time?
Yeah. So thanks to all our patrons here. We're up to 213 of them for helping make all of this possible. And if you guys like the new content and the additional stuff that we're going to be putting out, other than the couple playthroughs during the week, as well as the once a week podcast, then consider supporting us. Patreon.com/heavy cardboard. Because honestly, all of this is brought to you by, well, you and our patrons. So thanks a lot. And I've not, I guess, made a point to bring it up, but you guys see the Golden Elephant Award right here. There you go. That's what the Golden Elephant Award looks like.
Purdy.
I think so. I think it's the prettiest award in the hobby.
I'm kind of biased since I designed it, but I agree.
Fair point, but it is awfully pretty.
It is.
Unfortunately, Simon Cutforth says he's not going to be able to make it to Essen, so he's going to have to send a proxy. I don't know how I feel about that. I might have to wait to give it to him to UK Games Expo and maybe just draw it out and make him really desperate to get his hands on it. And maybe then if we and y'all talk it up enough between now and then, maybe he'll be like, well, I'll just make it a day trip and go there and come back. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we're going to be giving that to him hopefully soon at Essen or thereabouts.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see. What else? Oh, Forbidden Stars. Yes, it will be coming by the end of the month. I can say that now because it's June. Give us some time. We will get it to the table enough times to be able to teach it as well as live stream it by the end of June because I gave you all my word. All right? Cool. All right. Awesome. You got anything else?
Sure don't.
Y'all got anything else?
Give it 10 seconds.
All right. Waiting 10 seconds to see if they have anything else.
Yeah, I don't remember the rest of it. But
Istanbul playthrough. I wouldn't hold your breath, Giovanni. And with that, we are out. So thanks, guys. We will see y'all. Well, I will not really see you. You will see me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will see me and Ash and maybe Matt. Not normal Matt, but different Matt. Tomorrow morning at 11. So we'll catch you all then. All right. Cool.
Bye.
All right. Later, guys.